Hey, good morning. Good morning. I shall join you momentarily. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, December 16th, 2025, and it's UFO Day. Or, I'm sorry, Craft Day. So I'm going to work on my hexies, I think. So give me a minute to get them. My bag is overflowing over here. Put these over here. Okay, let me grab my scissors. Oh, okay. Hi, Carrie. Hello, hello. How are you today? Okay, and I'm gonna stick my don't need this anymore at the moment. Okay, so let's go to my channel over here. You're okay? Okay, good. I'm glad. That's me. I'm okay. A little bit. I don't know what's the haps here. Okay, so let me go down. Hope you all can see. This is my fabric. Okay, I'm putting this here for my arm. Okay. All right, I don't really need a lot to work on the hexies, but I do need some, so I'm just going to take some of these out. I'll never get that far, but you never know, right? Okay. Now, oh, I need my needle minder. I like using my giant snowman for right now. Maybe if I use it, it'll bring snow, huh? I'm just kidding. It won't. Good morning, Gladys. How are you? Are you getting any better? Oh, okay. I have the needle here, and I do mean teeny. Gladys said, "Hi, Carrie." There we go. Show a little patience, right? Okay, let's do the knots. I'm so sorry, Gladys. I know it'll be a while, couple weeks, maybe even into the new year. And that's perfectly okay, Gladys. Hi, Sandra. Good morning. Just gonna work on my hexies. That's true, Sandra. I miss my Alex so much, but he was my little boy through thick and thin and everything else. I miss him. What I wouldn't give for one more day with him, or you know, it's just that, like I said, your dogs they become family, and um, that. Sandra, that's right, but life goes on. Well, you're entitled to have that period of moaning, Sandra. I have photos of my two on my wall for sweet memories. Oh, I got Alex in my phone. Does that count? When he was howling like the beagles do. He used to always howl at me. Always. Or as I used to call it, give me lip. I saw a picture of Alani today that I got a friend request for Jamie. And so I saw Alani. Wow, she's changed since the last time I saw her. She's pretty. I had to do a double take. I go, is that Alani? Gladys, I don't want to be around people right now. I completely understand, Gladys. I understand. I get it. Wow. Okay. Another knot. It's just so much easier if you tie these in knots, I'm telling you. Jamie must have been hacked. She doesn't go on Facebook very often. Ooh, I hope not. She was with Casey, and I didn't accept a friend request because she doesn't know me. Oh, but Alani is definitely turning into quite a cute little girl. Hi, Lisa. How are you? So good to see you. How's your day going? Okay, Gladys says I went to my quilt guild this morning. Bad idea for me. Oh no. Oh, I didn't know you had a quilt guild, really? I'm sorry that it didn't work out. Gladys says, hi, Lisa. Never had a quilt guild. I don't know. I really don't know what it's like, to be a part of something like that if I've never had it before. It would be something new to me, and I probably would like it, but I don't know. I do double hair because it's thick. What you working on today, Lisa? Oh, Sandra, did you get your snowman finished? Okay, let's go down to some blue. Please see later. Okay. Okay, those will keep me busy for a few. Oh, I accidentally pulled the thread out. I'm still working on quilted tiny town cross stitch. Yep, takes a while to do a cross stitch, doesn't it? Healing. Oops, I'm pulling the needle over here with me. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's see here. Sandra says hello, Lisa. And Lisa says hi, Gladys and Sandra. Okay, we'll do it like this. Remember, everybody, I'm taking next week off. Unknown caller. Bellevue. Bellevue, Washington calling. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. How's your day going? Sandra, hello, Cheryl loves to quilt. That'd be a good channel name for you. Hello, Cheryl loves to quilt. Do you like my new name? I do. I do. I do. One to go takes a few evenings to cross them stitches. Yeah. So, but you don't have to have it done until you get together with the family, right? Yes, I do. I love it. Cheryl loves to quilt. I've been quilting on this last memory quilt number 9. We'll finish quilting today. And then what? You got anything else in mind, or are you going to take a break? Like, I want to string a popcorn around the tree, but Chase loves popcorn and he can't have it. But every time he smells it, he comes running. That's how I know he loves it. Hate it when the thread keeps coming out. Sandra, if my helper didn't have busy hands, would help me. How you guys feeling today? Almost back to normal? Come on. Susan the quirky. Hi, Susan. Good morning on my phone at the library. You're at the library. Wow. Okay, Susan, I'm taking next week off. So, did you want to come on Thursday with us or no? Okay, I've got to cut this out of slant. See you later, Aladdin. All right. Cheryl says hugs to cutie patootie, and I say kisses on those chubby cheeks. It was in there, and then it came out. Hold on here. Okay, there we go. See you later. Okay, there's another one. And Susan, doing some printing today. Let me think about it. Enjoy taking Christmas week off. Thank you. And Susan, hi Cheryl, love your new handle. I know, it's cool. Okay, it's up to you, Susan. It doesn't, I would love to have you, you know that, but it's up to you. Whatever you decide. Probably should set that out of the way. Because Cheryl said, thanks, Susan. Oops. There we go. Hi, Gisela. Welcome, welcome, and how are you? I hope everything's going good for you. How's my puppy dog? Actually, you have two of them, huh? How are the dogs? Okay. Susan, I've been getting great comments on my new handle. So much to make before Christmas. Yes. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Cheryl, says Gisela. Mhm. I'm just working on hexies today. Susan, Gisela, I am getting good progress on my Christmas sewing. Yes, Bear is one wonders protecting me every time. Aw, that's so cool. Hi, Dogglebin. Lee, right? How are you? Bear is such a cute shepherd. I mean, that dog is adorable. Okay. Um, Sandra, Cheryl, and Gladys says hi to Dogglebin. Gisela said, good for you. Rain stopping at 10:35. For how long? Let's see here. Hold it and hold it. There we go. Gisela, I must say, German Shepherd dogs are wonderful. Yes, they are. They are the best. I think they're the best protectors, the best, watching over the family, taking care of. They take a bullet for you, and they are the best. It's like we're not allowed to have any over here. That's too big of a dog. So, okay, Dogglebin. It's a sunny day here. I had mouth surgery yesterday. I'm healing fine. I get stitches out next Monday. Now I have fake teeth in that part of my mouth. Well, that's good. Okay, Gisela, thanks for dropping by. Enjoy your movie. Tell Michael we said hello. Dogglebin German Shepherds are good dogs, in my opinion. Yes, they are. She has two of them. I used to have one. They're awesome dogs. They really are. um, Gisela, Dogglebin, best dog ever. Oh, yeah. I'd have to say, of all my dogs we had growing up, and we had a lot, that she was the best. I mean, I loved all of them with all my heart, but she was the best, the shepherd. You've had five of them? Yeah, you're definitely a German Shepherd person. They just naturally know to protect. That's just what's in their DNA. And Dogglebent, I made mashed potatoes and chicken gravy with shredded chicken, and it I something I cooked. Then I froze it in freezer containers. Now I'm enjoying it along with a side of lima beans. Goodbye, Gisela. That sounds really good. I have a crock pot over here, and I've never used it. I need to. I have recipes. I just never used. And Dave's stuck on the same old every night, and I'm getting tired of the same old, same old. Yep, soft food until things heal. Yeah. Does it hurt? Oops, not bad. Okay, good. That's what's left on my agenda is to do the same as Dogglebend did. Then I'll feel as good as new. Can you guys see the? I avoid chewing on that side, says Doggleband. I have antibiotics for a week and a special mouthwash by prescription to use for a week. They think that'll be all totally healed in the week. That's good. Look, okay, now Takes 4 months to completely heal to the jawbone. Oh, really? Wow. Is a long time. But after a couple weeks, it sealed over in the mouth, so it will get good. Okay, good. It is not fun, but I got rid of my issue. If it helps, anything that helps, I'm all for it. You know, all for it. Your teeth were bad. Yeah, mine are too, and I need to. Mine are from smoking, hereditary, and age. Yeah. Cheryl, Doggleman, I've been through that, and it's so worth it in the end. Okay, what do I do with my scissors? Okay, let's see. Um, really want you guys to see those. How about one of these and one of these and that one and okay, now I need Sandra. I get to start the journey of teeth pulling. Ugh. I That's what I want. I need to get that done so that I can get dentures and be done with it. Way I look at it. Okay, Susan. Before I left, I finished the hand quilting on sleigh bells quilt. We'll measure it when back home so can find out how many binding strips I will need to cut. Here you go, Susan. Doggerman, oh Sandra, it is not fun. I took it in sections. Sandra, same here, Doggerman. Steps as I can afford. Huh? Sandra, dental insurance doesn't pay for oral surgery. It doesn't? Doggerman, it is amazing what they can do. These places that say you can get dentures and remove teeth the same day are crazy. That's just not true. If they tell you that, get another surgeon. Hi, Tracy. How are you? It's good to see you. Missed you. Doggerman, some dental might pay part, but that's right. And Gladys, hi, Tracy. And Tracy said hi to Gladys. Gladys is not here with me on live because Saturday morning she had to put her dog down, Gordo. So my heart's with her right now because I know. Tracy, thanks, Kathy. I've just been busy trying to catch up with chores. Yeah, I know. Never ending, though, you know. Tracy said hi to Cheryl. And she says, oh, I'm so sorry, Gladys. Oh, let's see. Doggerman says, ladies, I have a Christmas brunch tomorrow, so I'm doing up dishes. I prepared a brownie dessert that I'm taking tomorrow. Ooh, that sounds good. Brownies are so good. Without nuts. I don't like nuts. Gladys says, thanks, Tracy. Yeah. Ta-da. Remember when I first started making these, one would take me forever, a good half an hour. But now I got the hang of it. Okay. I had Gordo for 10 years. Wow, Gladys. Tracy, I'm sitting here ironing some fabric that I'm going to try making a cute coin pouch pattern I saw on TikTok. I got one of those from Donnell. I won it. I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere in my room. And Tracy, yes, I know, Gladys. It is so hard. I'm sending you hugs and lots of love. Oh. Tracy. They won't ship you containers like the ones we have here for our fabric. You can't do that from Target. They don't ship it. I was really surprised. Tracy says it's so interesting how doing chores makes you want to sew something. Yeah, it's because I need more containers for my stuff. There's just so much that I need to do in this room, and I know Target sells them, but they won't ship them. Yep, That's what my Target said here, anyways. Because I ordered them and it says must pick up in store. We do not ship. So I called and I said, why don't you guys ship the containers? I need it for my fabric and such. And they said we don't ship the containers. So if you want them, you'll have to come to the store and get them that way. I said, okay, I'll just go to Amazon or someplace like that that does ship them. You know. He wouldn't give me a reason or anything like that, so I don't know why. Okay, next is this one. Yeah, any kind of a heavy one. Hello, Lori. Welcome, welcome, and how are you? Tracy, Bummer Target, I bet they have some pretty fabric. And Tracy says, hi, Lori. I don't know. I've never seen their fabric. Last time I went to Target, actually went in the store, was before we moved up here. And that was, it's been 5 years already that I've been here. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Lori says hi to Tracy and Cheryl. Gladys says hi, Lori. Um, Cheryl said hi, Lori. Lori said hello, Gladys. Okay, I have 19 watching, but only 8 thumbs up. So I definitely need some more thumbs up, please. Thank you, Gladys. She said thumbs up, everyone, please. I think everyone has a thumbs up because there's only 8. Lori, we are sending hugs to Gladys because she is going through some rough feelings right now. Yeah. Okay, here's a bunch of hugs. And a bunch of hearts. There you go, Gladys. For you. Thank you, Dogglebin. Tracy, I recently had to let one of my fur babies chew. I'm still getting through it. I remember it's not easy. You are going to make me cry again. Please stop. Okay, we won't talk about it anymore. Amazing how fast I go through the thread when I'm doing this. Yep. Hi, Mama, Mama Popo. I'm working on hexies. It's a never-ending project, and it is never-ending. Gladys, I'm trying to think of positive thoughts. There you go. It's hard. Tracy, you got it, Sandra. So at the beginning of the year, see what I did on my when Jen would record me, I would make a quilt. I'd go from beginning to end, and it would take like 3 months for me to completely do the quilt. So I think at the beginning of the year, I want to start on a quilt, and I think it's going to be um, Orion Star. Either Orion Star or um, the Christmas tree station wagon or truck or whatever it is, the red. Um, that's in a vintage Christmas book. Okay, Tracy, the creases in this fabric do not want to disappear. Sandra, I'm thinking I don't have D tomorrow, so maybe get my last snowman done. There you go. I need to get 2 pillow covers done by Saturday. Got behind due to being sick. By Saturday, are you guys having a party? And Sandra, why not just finish one? Started just a weird idea. I want to go from beginning to end, including the everything. And this is a teaching channel, Sandra. So I've kind of been, what happened? Okay, the problems are right here. Don't know if I can fix it. Not really. So I don't know. Let's see what happened here. It was a mess. All right. I have no idea what I did. Let's pull this one out. That one's by the. And the same. Well, that one can stay. Okay. Now, what happened? Yes, Saturday is our Christmas. Oh, okay. Cheryl loves to quote, yay, yippee, woohoo, quilting done. Now to trim and sew binding on that I can hand tack this evening. Lori, summer moon, question mark. Yep, I did some of that. Yeah, way to go, Cheryl. Oops, way to go. Cheryl, I'll work on a table topper and some mug rugs this weekend for my sister-in-law. Sandra, I guess I was wrong that you was kind of teaching several of the U.S. Oh, yeah, I am. I am. You're not wrong. Cheryl loves to quilt. Thanks, Gladys. I've enjoyed quilting and binding these 9 memory quilts for my friend. All right, I got to figure out what I did here with this thread. Okay, where's the one that has the... Oh, I guess it's not there. Okay, good. I thought it was there, but I guess not. All right, back to the... Okay, so... Okay, now what I want to do is continue on here. That was really weird. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. I don't know if I want to do the probably not. The Garden Friends and the Enchanted Christmas. I don't know if I want to do it on the channel or not, but I'm thinking no, because geez, I got another one. Where is this? There it is. Last call for Kwiltz Christmas delivery. For anybody that wants Quilt. That's not me right now. Okay. Um, Cheryl, my only UFO is my ongoing Hexy projects. And Tracy, the hardest thing for me is squaring up fabric. Yeah, that can be rather taunting, shall I say. It can at times. But like anything, the more you do it, the better you get at it. Practice makes perfect and all that. So, mm, okay, once the thread cooperates with me, I can get going a lot quicker. Sheesh. Which looks like I probably have enough for one more. They're not, some of them are not, like, let's see, where's one that's, here's a perfect taxi here. But some of these little cardboard. Okay, here's the last one that I pulled out. This group. I'm going to go ahead and fold and fold. Okay, this is one. So what I do, I don't know if it's right or not, but this is what I do. I bring it in one time, okay? Then in the same spot, I come back and do a loop-de-loop. And I don't do it tight because I know from when I go to work on it, it can't be tight. Okay, and then here, also at the same time, I have to keep track of my thread, that I don't lose it. So Oops. What stitch is mostly used in sewing hexes together? I don't know, Tracy. That's a good question. This is Sandra taught me this, so she would know. I just go like this, pull it through, come back up, and bring it through the the two little hoops there. Okay, come back in and do it again. It's never ending. Till I run out of thread, which is probably going to be right now. I'm going to go ahead and set it down. What size hexie quilt are you making? I don't know at the moment. Um, the one that I'm aiming for is a queen, and it is a trying to remember how many hexies. I think I have to do like 6,000 hexies or something like that, if I remember right. Pretty big if. I was gonna say, oh no, don't tell me I lost my needle. Here. Tracy, oh wow, that will be a beautiful quilt if I ever get it done. Oops. The object is once you get it through the eye of the needle, you don't want to drop it. That's what I keep doing. I keep pulling it out. Hmm, this is really weird. A lot. I'm not sure how many, but I have a lot. I've got 4.5 rows, but then I had to go to this because I don't want to, I ran out of the other one, and I'm definitely going to have to buy some more for keep it going. There we go. Finally. Sheesh. Okay. I have some in a food freezer bag, but like I said, there's not that many in here. Yeah. Taxis are fun. I enjoy it. To me, it is a lot of fun, and it's something that's very enjoyable. Okay, then I'm going to fold this down. All this part right here is going to get cut. So, okay, you want to keep an eye on that tail too. You don't want to lose it. Because then you'll have to thread your needle again. And that's not any fun. They seem very tedious and time consuming. You are very good at hexes. Thank you, Tracy. They are. Just same old, same old. And but before you can make your flowers and stuff, you have to make these. So part of the I got kind of got a round circle going. That's what I want. Anyway. And sometimes I can get a headache doing them, and that's when I set it aside and say, okay, all right, let's go for some. Wow, what do we got here? Okay, let's do okay, blue and yellow. And a couple pinks again. I got a lot of pinks here. Is it white? Okay, we'll do these right now. Mm, oops. Tracy, I have a package of small hexa templates. I've had them for a long time now. LOL. I've been meaning to give it a try. There you go. They're a lot of fun. They really are. I wouldn't call it mindless sewing, but okay, if I can't get this in a knot this time, I'm going to just do it the other way, which is a little bit harder, but All right. Um, you don't have a lot of patience. Eh, you don't want to, you do a few, you don't want to do any more, then set it aside and do something else. Because one thing is you don't want to get yourself in a frenzy to where you get all upset because maybe say things aren't going right or, you don't want to get that way because then you'll probably, in all likelihood, think about doing the hexies. But then when you think about the frustration that you went through doing the hexies, you'll probably change your mind, if that makes any sense. And say, I don't want to go through what I went through last time, right? So it's just, easy going, take your time. Tracy said, true, that is a good idea. When I first started doing this, Tracy, that's what I did. I would get so frustrated because I'd have to take it out and do it again. And just going, wow, I'm never going to get these done if I have to keep doing this. And I would just get really frustrated. So I put them away for probably a few months. And then I brought it back out. And I've, you know, take my time. I'm a Virgo, and one of our traits is perfection. So I take my time at it, and there's no race. There's no, oh, so and so's doing better than me, or, something like that. It's not like that at all. There's no racing. You just do what you can do and take your time. I need to give me a minute here. Okay. And of course, the more you do it, the better you become, and the more that you can get done in one, at one time. But I have yellow ones and I have white ones that I need to do also. Welcome back, Sandra. Let's see, Cheryl. I was just going to say that it sounds like Kathy is speaking from experience. I am now. Before, yeah, I didn't know anything. I'm all, hey, Sandra, how do you do hexes? But now that I've done so many of them, and when you put the rows together, you have to have fill-ins. So you have to have, some that you can put in because the rows are not going to match. They're going to be off. And you want that, so you put the fill-ins in there, which is one hexie or two or however many you need. So you want to have extras of these. I'm learning. I am learning. Like my hexy kit I have down here. Um, uh, Tracy, yes, Sandra has taught us so much. Yes, she has. Cheryl, I started my hexy journey 5 years ago. There are so many different patterns you can do with hexies. Yep. Have you done any? I mean, have you made any quilts yet? You're welcome, Sandra. We speak the truth. Sandra's taught me so much. Wonder where I'd be now today if she hadn't taught me all that. And Gladys too. She's taught me things. Some to look back on. Wow, where would you be if you didn't? Blah blah blah. Right? I don't know. Okay, I have to. Just gonna go like this. Okay, what's going on? And we're gonna go up, through, and over here. Okay, and I think that's right already. Tracy, you would still be learning, just maybe not as fast. I know. I know. Cheryl, Sandra is a great teacher, encourager, enabler, precious friend. Yes. Oh, Cheryl, says Sandra. Speaking of Sandra, she will be on after me here at noon, and I'll be late, but I'll be there. Are you going to go on Christmas Day, Sandra? Hmm. There we go. Oops. Trying to. Okay, we're not going to do it that way. Takes too much time. Okay, so now we're going to do it again, but this time without the knot. Okay, so I'm going to come up here, pay attention to what I'm doing with the thread. Okay, my thread's right here. I'm going to do it again. Try to do it like I did it. Gracie. Now to cut out the lining in this little pouch. Okay, then we go like this. And continue on. Okay. First step to doing the hexes is to cut out your hexie templates, which is what these are. Okay. Then you have to cut out your fabric, whatever size you want. Then you have to sew your fabric onto what I'm doing right now, onto your template. Okay. Got to go and get ready for Bible study. We'll watch a replay for you, Kathy, and for Sandra. Okay, Cheryl, you have a great day. Enjoy your Bible study. Okay, like that. Then after you sew your fabric on, then you're going to what I should do, but I'm not doing it, is you're going to cut around, and by cut around I mean cut around inside where you're sewn right here. You're going to get rid of all this so that the template shows, because you have to be able to take the template out of here when you're done with it. Okay. And then you want to take it and sew it. You don't want to take the template out yet. You want to take it and sew it together to another hexes. And then you just want to keep it going until you get the strip as long as you want it. And then you're going to sew the strips together. There's actually a lot to making hexes, but it's okay. I don't mind. Well, another one that's okay. It's all right. It's over here. Okay, good. As long as I keep this piece over here. Get a drink. You can get a lot done if you do mindless, watching TV or talking on the phone or whatever you're doing, you can get a lot of these hexies done just doing that. But for me, because we watch shows at night as a family, we all watch it. I don't have time for that. At least not until baseball comes on. When baseball comes on, that's a different story. Jen, time to get up. Wakey, wakey. Okay, I want to pull this tail down a little bit more. Okay. Now, I've done this before. I've sewn the wrong side of the fabric and didn't realize it until I got done with it, and I had to go back and take it apart and resew it the right way. I have done that before. Thank you very much, Gladys. Thank you, thank you. Tracy says, hubby and I have been watching Stephen King's Under the Dome. Isn't that good? I know, I own it. What do you think of it? First, I read the book, and then I watched the series. I fell in love with it, so I bought it. It's pretty trippy. The ending was, oh, Stephen King has several series that that the books have been turned into series. Kingdom Kingdom Hospital is another one. Um, let me think. Exactly, hon Gladys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, sometimes, but for the most part, see, it I would say maybe a little over half of it it goes with the book. The other part of it, I don't know what they did. But I still can't stop watching. Yeah, it's one of my faves. Have you ever seen The Green Mile, Tracy? It was when he first wrote it was in six individual books. Now they're all together in one book. And of course, each of the books had a name and stuff like that. Um, That was turned into a movie with Michael Duncan and Tom Hanks. I think it's Tom Hanks. I think so. Is that the one where the guy is? Yes, yes, that's it. That one, I cried like a big baby. Mm. Another good one that they tried to turn into a movie or whatever recently is, if you like the books, the Gunslinger, Roland the Gunslinger. I think there are 7 books, and they tried it, but it just didn't work. I think Ron Howard directed it, and or, I don't know, I don't remember, but I didn't get it. So when I say I have all his books and his movies, don't believe me because I don't. I don't have that movie. I was not interested in getting it. Definitely have to come up. Just need to get it going in the right direction, like so. Let me see what else is a good one of his. It's good. The movie, the not the recent movie, the movie with Richard Thomas and um, Annette O'Toole and Jack Tripper. What was his name? Anyway, I can't think of his name. Guy that played on Three's Company. John Ritter. John Ritter. Gosh. Okay. Anyway, they're in there, and it's Thank you, Tracy. Yeah. God, I was drawing a blank because I was thinking in my mind, Jason. No, it's not that. That's not it. That's his son. But Anyways, those are a few that I can recommend for you to watch. And there's the Langoliers. This is American Airlines Flight 29. Yeah, that one is well, that one came out of a short story, but it is like 3 hours long, you know. All right, I can't get it to do what I want it to do here. This is getting ridiculous. This one, this one I'm gonna cut. Right, here we go on another one. Sometimes you gotta stop and focus. I've seen Langoliers a few times, but it is never as good as the first time. I know. I really, really like Langoliers, and that was based on a short story. In one of his, I think, Four Past Midnight, he's got four great stories in there. Um, okay. Pet Cemetery, you seen that one? Herman Munster? That's Jen's favorite is Pet Cemetery. I go, you nuts? Misery. That's another one. Misery. Kathy Bates and James Caan. They both did such an awesome job in that movie. No, I usually steer away from the really. Oh, that's not scary. I can't do those kind of movies anymore either, Tracy, but it's not scary. If I remember right, back in the day, my memory, Misery won a lot of awards. I mean, they just did such a fabulous job, both of them. Takes two, right? So, gonna have to get out my iron some of these down. Be no problem. Okay. Isn't she though? The Titanic? The unsinkable Molly Brown? She really is. I like Kathy Bates. The unsinkable Molly Brown. I mean, I'm still thinking of another one that might Carrie. Did you ever see Carrie? Now I got a letter when I first started his book club thing that he had. I got a letter from him stating that when he did Carrie, it's a nice long letter, welcoming me into the book club. Um, he said when he did Carrie, he got halfway through it and he threw it away. Tabitha comes home, his wife. She sees it in the trash and she takes it out and she goes, "What are you doing? Why are you throwing this away?" He goes, "I can't think of an ending." And she goes, "You will think of an ending, Stephen." And so he just put it away for a while. He just stuck it wherever it is he sticks them and forgot about it. And then, a few years down the road, he was going through the drawer and he sees it and he reads it and he goes, "Oh, maybe I can, no, too scary. Maybe I can think of an ending now." And so he did, and the rest is history. His wife is a writer too, but she's a writer of children's books. Mm. It came apart, but go right back. And one of his sons, I think Owen, is a writer also. I think it's his youngest son. He writes. He's scary. Well, you know, I don't think any of his movies are scary. And I can't, like I said, I can't do that anymore, but that's just me, Tracy. I'm a huge Stephen King fan. And if you look under my TV in my living room on my entertainment center there, over the years, I've collected all of his movies and his shows that he has, like the one you're watching under the dome. And there's another 11/22/63 is another mini series. That was a good book. It was a real good book. Okay, let's see how many of these I got done today. Wow. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So they all go in here. Here's my bag. My bag. Which you guys will see in just a moment. When it comes up. Okay, let's see here. You got to clean your mess because I'll be start spending more time in here, but for now, it's shower time and all that. Okay, and then this also goes over in here. So does this. And then this bag is gonna go here. This is my hexie bag. Pretty full. Not to mention heavy. Okay, now, yep. Made me thirsty to do all that. Okay. Okay, have a great rest of your day, everyone. Okay, you too, Tracy. Thanks for coming. Um, remember Sandra's on right after me. I mean, right after me, she will be on. So you have a great rest of your day also. Okay, I do all that. Okay, Gladys says goodbye to Tracy. So I'm trying to think of things that I can do, you know, for next year on sewing day. Goodbye, Sandra. We'll see you in a few. Well, I'll see you when I get done. Okay. Goodbye, Carrie. Goodbye. I'm still here, but goodbye. Um, okay, and here's my 2 cents worth. Okay, don't forget to give me a thumbs up on your way out. I'm not leaving quite yet. Okay, so I've been thinking too. Um, it used to be Thursdays, but I'll keep it Monday as quilt day and all that, and Wednesday working out of books that I have here. Like I have happiness and scrappiness, and I have the Farm Girl Vintage 2 that I want to get done. Then I'm going to mix one with two. Because I got one done, and my Summer Moon. Those are things for uh, Wednesdays. Um, and I'll keep Tuesdays as the like today, craft day, and Thursdays as UFO days. Found this off of my pajama bottoms yesterday. It's kind of trippy, so I said I'll put it up in there so we don't lose it. So yeah, whip work in progress. There you go. So I'm gonna just continue to do, basically the same as I'm doing. However, I do want to start a quilt from the beginning and finish it all the way down to the binding and everything and finishing it like I did before. I've been slacking off and all that, and I don't want to do that anymore. So, are there any questions, comments, anything like that? Yes, no, maybe so. I know I'm tired. Okay, well, there's nothing else. I'm going to go ahead and go. You guys all have a great day, and everybody walk single file over to Sandra's channel, please. Stay in a single file line. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Stay in a single file line. Don't pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room over at Sandra's. You can even get in the front row. Me, I'll have to get in the back row, but So those are my plans. I just have to think of what to do now, and then I'll let you guys know as it comes around. So have a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Love to all. Thank you. Bye.